Welcome back to another episode of Thronebreaker. Give me a second. It's working. Awesome. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Today, I got to draw. It was awesome. I pretty much sit there all day dealing with like Microsoft stuff all day now. The new job's awesome. It's very challenging, but it's a lot of data analysis. Pretty much dealing with like my normal stuff. So now drawing has become fun again, which I really enjoy. So now I'm just kind of working on some stuff. There's like 3 projects that I got on the side, but I can only work on them for an hour a day. But yeah, no, I'm slowly getting into the rhythm. I'm hoping to start getting up a little bit early, do a little bit of workout. This morning it was cold as hell. Holy crap. I somehow moved further south in the country, but it was 20 degrees. It was raining ice and it was just raining water with ice. My windows were frozen over and I'm like, what in the tarnation is this? So, it happens. But anyway, so as of today, the outside world doesn't exist, and it probably won't exist for the next couple of days because it's going to stay in the mid 20s, high 30s. So the outside doesn't exist to me. It's dead to me. So yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and play. All right, let's see where we left off last time. Let's see. We started defeating some of the Nilfgaardians. We were starting to take down some of the camps. We were also going around making sure that I was clearing out some of these areas. I try to backtrack up here, but I have no access to get to that area. Probably there's another way to get to it. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Probably somewhere up here. Okay, so now we're currently backtracking. We're gonna clear this out. Did I miss it? Oh, that's that dude that, yeah, I'm not gonna lose my man over that. Then let's go in here. This sucks. It gets, like, it's not even that late and I just get really tired. Okay, we know there's some shenanigans going on here. Shenanigans. Da 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 da. Okay. Have you heard of the monster known as Skilligers as him? No. It's a powerful demon that feeds on the souls of those who have committed a terrible evil. But who in Meade's unit could have attracted such a vile creature? Who of the Queen's companions was responsible for an act heinous enough to garner the demon's attention? Eliminate the hymns without any allies being killed. It's a puzzle, regular rules, shortened battle, and custom deck. Maybe my uptight boyo who already accidentally betrayed me? Or it could be the lady, because remember, she was in a Nilfgaardian army, so she had to do some horrible things. Okay, eliminate. Okay, do I have her? I do not. Okay, eliminate the hymn without any... Okay, so what do I have here? Damage the highest unit on the battle by up to 15, boost the lowest units by 15. So... let's see what happens here. Every turn you start, play a copy of the last card the opponent's played. This unit will always target Meade's leftmost unit. Okay. So right now, let's do that. Watch it. He will attack. Interesting. To boost? What are you gonna do? You're gonna boost yourself. Ah! Fuck me. I literally shot myself in the foot on that one. Okay. Not much I can do here. I don't know. I've watched me lose it by 1 point. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna miss it by 1 point. 1 point. Yep, I lost by 1 point. That's okay though. That was on me. That was on me. I did a stupid move. Okay, now here's where I gotta be careful, right? Because if I use this card again, it's gonna take it out my boy and go over there. Now. So, let's see, 19. Let's see, how do I do this? If I take him out, that takes him out for 10, so that takes him down to 9. This is where this gets tricky. They'll attack me instead of it. So the trick is, I have to drop him down. But if I use this, he dies. So I gotta be careful. Okay. I'm gonna pull out. This is tricky because it still be down to 1. Let me see. Yep. What are you gonna pull out? Whatever I shoot at him, yeah, this one's gonna really mess me up. Yeah, so it's either down to 1. Yeah, missed that up. So let's try this again. I let them die. Is no longer the lowest card. Why, thank you. That's where I gotta be careful. Okay. So I can still play this right now. Somebody. What are you gonna do? Damn. Well, poop again. I thought I was pretty close on that one, but yeah, no. There's gotta be a trick to this. Alright, let's see. I'll do it one more time, and after that I'll just continue moving forward. I pull this card, he'll pull it out and it kills my dudes. So I have to use one of these boosters at the beginning. Why can't I use this because it'll kill this guy? I give him 10, goes to 10. End up in the same trap because I pull him out, then he's gonna pull the card out and it's gonna reverse. I somehow made it worse. Watch this. What's this shit? Yep. I reverse it. I know I said I wouldn't do one more round, but this is killing me. Okay. It's almost like I have to get these cards out of the way. Maybe I do. Because if it will reverse. What's this? Still end up just with. Can you attack? I still end up with just one. Man, this sucks. Ah, and then I really lost because I lost an ally. Alright, I'm good. Okay, this card's been added to your army and be found in the command tent. Alright, well, I tried. Okay, let's see what's going on here. My lady, we've searched the enemy's camp. The tent are spattered in blood and shields lie scattered on the grass, but there's no sign of the bodies. We also found a map tucked inside one of the chests. It appears that if Guardians bury their regimental safe, English, as if they are expected danger and knew not where they return. God, look at this ragtag camp, Jesus. They're literally ragtagging it. Did I already get it? Point of interest down there. Is there another point of interest? Did I go up here? I did not. Oh. Wait. Oh, it's that new card they got added. Let's see. something got added. There you are. There we go. Spawn 3 copies of a spawn 3 copies of a Death Wish unit on the battlefield and destroy them. What? How can I use that? It's definitely a hell of a combination.
In Angren, all decomposes, be it dead or very much alive. Rot blights trees, seeping sores torment beasts, and the whole swamp emits the acrid, stifling stench of decay. So when, in the swamp's distant corner, the Lyrians caught whiffs of smoke and roasted meat, they stopped dead in their tracks. The scouts followed their noses to a clearing framed by a palisade. Through the gaps in the posts, they spotted a small fort.
Any banners upon it? Whose do you see?
Asked the Queen.
There aren't none, your grace. Not one golden sun, not one silver lily.
Just knock at the gate.
Meve gave the gate a few solid knocks with her shield. Moments later, a dozen armed men appeared atop the rampart. The one who led them wore a beard.
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia. At war with Nilfgaard, I ventured into these swamps.
Is there a war on? Hey, that's news. Certainly, but little concern to me. The name's Gimpy Gerwin and I rule these lands.
Is that so? As conferred upon you by whom?
By me!
Who's gonna break
Angren's a
with
good
him?
bit larger than folk think. And no dukes or emperor's fingers stand to reach its every corner. Thus I just up and took this particular nook. Made it mine.
I mean, he's got a point. Who the heck is gonna go in
So
there?
let's parley, Meve. One ruler to another. At the risk of being blunt, I don't care who wins this war. But I want to be in good standing with whoever does. So, I offer you a fire at which to warm your limbs. Also, a place at my table and beds for you to rest. On condition, you pledge to me one very small thing. To respect the sacred laws of hospitality.
What are the laws of hospitalities? You might be a good ally, though. Oh, give me a second, someone texted me. Nothing too drastic. Oh, shit, I gotta charge my phone. Give me 1 second, please. We still got winter weather here, and we don't know if our power grid's gonna, collapse again. So, I'm making sure that my phone stays charged. Just saying. I think I'll take
So be it. I do solemnly swear before the gods and my ancestors that we shall honor all the laws of hospitality.
Keep in mind, I just already destroyed a monolith.
Then you're most welcome inside.
The fort was simple, built of logs, covered with thatch. Oh, but inside, it was warm, dry. Hot, steaming dishes were piled upon platters, the tables beneath them bent from their weight. Smiles appeared on her soldiers' drained faces, and Meve's spirits were lifted at last. Gerwin proved a cordial host, and eagerly shared both food and tales. He'd led a mercenary band, and they'd stumbled into Angren, discovered a land unclaimed by any feudal lord. He'd erected the fort, then united the surrounding villages under his very own rule.
The folk here are savage, defiant.
He said, sipping wine.
I keep them on a tight lead for their own good. Elsewise they'd slit your throat first chance they got.
Notice.
Late that night, Meve went to see if her mare had been dressed. In the stable, she happened on a farmhand. Recognizing the Queen, the man fell to his knees and averted his eyes. Meve noticed a strange object dangling from a rope around his neck. A human hand half rotted to the bone.
What? What is that?
My wife's hand, Your Grace.
stammered the peasant.
Lord Gerwin caught her sneaking some grub. Scraps, really. Took her and told me to wear it, so I'd remember what happens when...
Meve left the stable without uttering another word. She went straight to the servants' barracks. In the pale glow of her torch, she looked over the peasants, all terrified, all with fresh, bleeding wounds. The Queen felt rage rise inside her.
Oh. So this is kind of rough because she needs more allies. She just pledged she would not do anything. But now she's noticing how much of a ruthless person he is. So even if the Nilfgaardians do not decimate these people, this guy fucking will. Oh, this is gonna be a rough battle, ain't it? The right thing is to free the peasants. I might lose the card, but it's just ain't right. So practically he killed his wife for grabbing scraps. And now he has to wear her rotten hand around his neck as a reminder. Fuck it.
The Queen blew her horn. Lyrian soldiers filled the yard. They hastily donned their armor, strapped on their swords. Unsure of Meve's intentions, Gerwin's men likewise stood at the ready, weapons in hand.
Gerwin!
Roared Meve.
Get out here at once!
The stout mercenary stood at his window, glaring from beneath his furrowed brow.
I don't know what you think you're doing,
He called.
but I kindly remind you of your oath and the laws.
I've seen your laws. You're strict and they're cruel. So your rule will end now. Attack!
Yeah, he would have been a cool card to have, but I'm okay. Meve cursed her naivete. She should have noticed sooner the deep neck scars and the servants opening the gate. The gouged eyes of the elder who tended to the animals. The servant girls who averted the gaze in shame. The queen's sword hissed as she drew it from its sheath. Okay, eliminate, yeah. Special rules, shorten battle, extra cards. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes when you're tired, you don't notice little fine details. And, yeah, that's pretty fucking nasty what he's doing. Okay, this looks like it's possibly a numbers game. Okay, I got 2 skeleton. This cat, I swear to God. Do you ever heard Curiosity kill the cat? That's my cat.
I didn't think a queen would so easily break her word.
Oh, I did.
Awaiting your orders.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. So, destroy lock enemy unit and lock an enemy unit. Split 4 damage between all enemies cooldown. And then boost Gwen's archers by 4 in hand. Deck and the battlefield when guilty Gwen is 1 charge.
Cursed traitors.
Catch! To arms!
You did the right thing. We should never turn a blind eye to others' suffering.
Hide 'em!
Kill him. Yep. Just need to hold on long enough.
Sod it all.
Remove this pile of manure from my sight.
Yep. I just had to ignore the dudes and just keep banging on him.
Lame as he was, Gerwin had been a mercenary. He fought hard, he fought well, yet still proved no match for Meve. She knocked his axe from his hand, he fell to his knees, then she cleaved his head clear off. It rolled like a gourd and came to rest at the peasant's feet.
You've your freedom back,
Growled Meve as she wiped her sword.
yet do not take it for granted. Nilfgaard is in Angren. The Blackclads will come here too. As long as the golden sun flies over the marsh, you must hide in the woods.
Assuming you don't get eaten by something.
Meve's force left the fort before dawn. She rode at the fore, lips pursed, jaw clenched. A stain on her honor. She'd broken her word. Apart from all else, it stung on the inside.
This card has been added to your arms. I mean, yeah, is it really that bad?
We're free. It is the truth. The gods bless you, your majesty.
It's a double-edged sword, you know, balancing honor, doing the right thing, honor, right thing. Okay, listen up, bunkins. All transgressions, there we go, shall be punished with the utmost severity. Theft, off with your arm. Insolence, off with your tongue. Laziness, carelessness, 50 lashes, trying to escape death. Oof. You know, I don't regret losing my honor.
That Gerwin bloke were a monster, milady. A monster. Worse nor a pack of ghouls. Pack? No, worse nor a swarm.
Yeah, no, I don't feel bad. I stung that I lost my honor. But those people are free. For now, until the monsters get to them. Okay. Summon 3 bronze units from the opponent's deck to your side. And lock them. Dirty. This might come in handy. I don't know which one to take out though. Would that be you? I still haven't had a chance to play that card yet. Why is my phone buzzing? All the buzzing. Buzzing. Buzz. Alright, let's head south. I fast travel past the point. That's okay. Let's go back a little bit. There's something here.
Meve stood waiting while her scouts cut through the tangled branches and roots that had overgrown the trail through the swamp. Suddenly, a soldier doubled over and began to retch blood. The same symptoms soon afflicted others in her ranks.
A potent poison,
Was the medic's verdict. It seemed all those who'd fallen ill had shared a tent. One night, they'd chattered about an obelisk they'd destroyed and the group of incensed peasants who'd cursed them for it. Fearing for their lives, the footman had gone to a local herbalist. She'd brewed them a potion to ward off black magic. Alas, the concoction had proved poisonous, while the herbalist had vanished without a trace. Happily, Isbel concocted an antidote in time to deliver the soldiers from a certain and agonizing death. The mage explained their misfortune had not issued from a dark, corrupt force, but from simple human wickedness. Her calming voice and gentle smile lifted the soldiers' spirits. Trusting in her care, they soon wholly forgot the so-called curse.
Good. I'm glad that their trust is back. Jesus. Okay, this is where we kill all those dudes and we got all those guys. me see. We're up here. That's where I got that bomb ass card. Some loot up here. Loot. Yes. Some wood. What? Okay, so all this is done. I'm just down to this and then this. Alright. Going this way.
Your Grace, the charts say we near Tusley.
Angren renders charts helpless to show the way, I fear. Soon we shall halt to sight our exact position. We will know then if our path is true.
As you wish, Your Grace.
Random. Thank you, random soldier. Yeah, something to cheer my men up. We like to praise random stuff on the road. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen over here. Ah, there's a celebration.
Oh, lads, I don't fancy tweets, but you're ever good for pokes, and I'm arsed over tits.
Meave and the horseman beside her exchanged a perplexed glance. They'd heard the song clearly, both its tune and its verse. Whoever had hollered it had to be close, and given their diction, rather well oiled. Moments later, a hamlet appeared to the Lyrians' tired eyes. A great bonfire blazed at its center. Around it danced peasants, barefoot, giggling, hooting, joyful and carefree. One by one, they noticed the queen. Soon, all were silent, huddled together, children peering from behind their backs.
Fear not,
Said Meave.
we mean you no harm. What do you celebrate? A lad's grooming? Nuptials?
Nay, my lady. Hell yes. The gods have been kind. Filled us nets and snares with game. Come time we thank them.
Yes. You've things to be thankful for.
We do, my lady. And we's poor folk. So a queen. Well, you must as well. Your Majesty, stay tonight, feast with us. There'll be music and plenty of rum by the fire.
This is, again, this could be a trap. We already had the folk because of the obelisk try to kill us. We already went through a dude that we just decapitated. We could continue to ride on. There's a chance I could do this, and half my men will be poisoned. Fuck it. If you're gonna party and die, let's just party.
Why not?
Began Meave, daintily
That's so
dismounting.
We all deserve some respite, I suppose.
The Lyrians needed no convincing. With astonishing haste, they removed mail and helmets, then eagerly joined in the fating and dance. Amidst the trilling of flutes, fifes, and fiddles, all those gathered revelled until dawn. They could rest at last, forget about Nilfgaard and the many beasts that prowled among the reeds. They'd long remember that night. The carefree laughter, peasant maids whirling in dance, the ale cold as a mountain spring, and the bread they crisped over the fire.
Okay, so
One
now
exchange in particular etched itself into the Queen's mind, an exchange she overheard.
Not a little? Not even a teeny tiny bit?
I'll say it again. It's not your concern.
Of course it's not. Wouldn't be so damn curious if it were. So be it. Keep your silence. But those eyes like the summer sky, that hair like waves of grain. I see the way you gape.
Oh, he's asking me as a crush on the queen.
What do you two speak of?
Your Majesty.
Couldn't have answered that better myself.
Who does Reynard gape at?
The new ballista, what else? Ah, what a piece of work. Pure art, I say. Can't tear your eyes away for an instant.
God bless Gascon. That's so funny. Oh, that explains how come he stuck around all these years.
Haven't you two held enough from me already? Don't play me for a fool. What's this about?
Maeve, honestly, you do better to...
It's a private matter, Your Grace. One of the heart, you might say. If you'd allow it, I'd rather not share the details of our conversation.
All right. I'll leave you to discuss whatever men discuss. Consider me gone.
Meave turned and walked back to the fire, sat down on an old stump.
Ha! That was close. Shh!
And the faintest of smiles crossed her lips. Meave expected the villagers to request recompense for their welcome. Yet the peasants made not the slightest mention of coin, and the queen was much moved by their kindness. Once again, those with the least had proved the most willing to share. The Lyrians did not assemble come the morn. The force marched off in the afternoon, unshaven, unbathed, dishevelled. Not normally one to overlook contempt for discipline, that day Meave understood even soldiers needed to let their guard down, at times.
It was a good call. I'm glad the peasants were very, very kind and they did not poison my people. But you know, it's true what they said. They have statistics about this where literally people that have the least amount tends to give the most.
Admire, ample harvest
Man, she is
yield, for our
plastered.
mistress all need be kneeled.
And you know, I come from originally from the tropics, so you know, I grew up. We were not wealthy at all, and my mom used to always give as much clothing as she could to donate to the islands near us. And yeah, no, it's something that I grew up with, and yeah, you just give and help your neighbor. I mean, it's a cultural thing. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, just going to the path. Okay, there's something here.
Sensing a limp in her mount's gait, Meave ordered the column to halt. There was a thorn in her mare's hoof, burrowing deeper with every step.
Ooh.
The horse whinnied and pulled her leg away, but Meave knew how to calm her. She stroked the mare's cheek, whispered slow words in her ear. She then extracted the thorn without difficulty.
I'm sorry to interrupt,
Said the druid from behind Meave's back.
yet this is where our paths diverge. We've a modest gift to thank you for the road shared, and for your aid at the obelisk to the marsh gods.
Meave wished to respond, but the druids had turned toward the woods, their satchels slung over their shoulders. The queen waited till they were out of sight to open the bundle. Their gift was by no means modest.
Wow. Yeah, they literally just gave us a fuck ton of stuff. Your Grace, one of our scouts have discovered a tree hollow filled with gold and precious stones. When we reached to fetch one, all he got back was his own bloody stump of a hand. Ooh, there's something inside that tree, and it got some very sharp teeth. Yeah, no, let's not do that. It's 500 gold ain't worth that. It's kind of like the other dudes on the other side. See, and I don't have this ache person with me.
The trees no longer wish us here. They call for someone else.
Damn those jealous trees and their things. Okay, as far as I know, everything else has been cleared. Let's see. I like how they got the cranes. You're from Florida, you know what that's about. Okay, pretty much everything else has been cleared. I am clear to move forward. Alright, let's find the point of interest. Okay, you're approaching an important moment in your journey. If you choose to continue, you will not be able to resume. Continue.
In Angren's swamps, one can easily lose one's way. Thick fog fills the air, paths end without warning, dense thickets obscure the distance. The sole way to determine one's position is to climb a tree and peer out over the canopy. This duty fell to Meave's scouts, while the force halted below. During one such delay, Meve caught the words she'd longed to hear.
Majesty! Tuzla Castle! Its tower! I see it!
And it's not on fire!
To her soldiers' astonishment, Meve cast off her gauntlets and started up the nearest trunk. She longed to see the castle for herself, but then she would know sweet vengeance was at hand. The climb proved tricky, as the trunk was slippery and the branches, run through with rot, were frail. Yet Meve showed herself to be skillful and spry. As a child, she had loved to scale trees, much to her governess' dismay. Meve looked out to see a mighty stone tower outlined against the horizon. Legend holds Tuzla Castle was to have had 3 such bastions. Yet King Ragbard, the fort's benefactor, had forsaken the effort when yet another stone transport simply sank into Angren's boggy roads. It was a moment of respite for Meve, a moment of quiet joy. She breathed and tasted air free of the bog stench. She took in silence undisturbed by the hum of mosquito swarms.
That's actually kind of hard.
And she relished her prospects. The coming battle against Caldwell.
I gotta tell you what, if you ever been in the swamp, you know you're surrounded by mosquitoes. Like, there is no buts or ifs about it. You hear them. You hear them. So the fact that she was able to ignore that is amazing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna grab a really quick potty break and I shall return. BRB. Yes, I have returned. Okay, so now let's go ahead and attack this castle!
The soldiers stood exhausted and filthy, many with raspy coughs, all sick of the meager gruel. But with the command to advance, a new strength sparked within them. Their step was lively, a fire burned in their eyes, each hoping to spill Caldwell's entrails, then dash them upon the fort walls. Yet as they drew near the stronghold, perched atop a stone isle, their verve dwindled, enthusiasm waned. They had taken fortresses with thicker walls, taller towers, and manned by more men. Yet they'd never seen nor laid siege to a fort standing on land so ill-suited. To rush the bulwarks through waist-deep mud. Was this even possible?
Ooh.
Prove I was no fool to keep you at my side,
said Meve, turning to Gascon and Reynard.
A slaughter I must avoid. How will I do it?
Your Grace,
began Reynard.
Set our machines to sling boulders. At the west wall, it's weakest. 'Tis our best chance at a breach.
Our men'll need cover,
added Gascon.
Reeds we must harvest and burn. Smoke will cloak us, conceal us from the castle's defenders.
Good,
agreed the Queen.
Now get to work.
See, this is why you want him, because he knows guerrilla tactics.
Amidst billowing blue smoke, Lyrian footmen rushed through the breach wrought by Reynard's catapults. Though she had yet to forgive her companions, Meve had to admit they'd given her sound advice.
Battle. Caldwell was nowhere to be seen, which haven't surprised me in the least. The Count never fought on the front. Instead, he preferred to stay back, to galvanize the men by shouting encouragement and brandishing his sword, a blade that rarely tasted blood. Yep. I like how he's holding one of those like toy dogs. Transport catapult parts into catapults. I don't have any parts. Apply fixed fog on an ally road, which gives the unit. Okay. This might be a numbers game.
Caldwell, I've come for your head.
I knew you'd come. Your lofty pride precedes another dramatic fall.
Seize a random bronze enemy unit. Okay, so what is the objective here? There is no objective.
Order!
Every turn on your star, damage the highest power enemy by 5. Its power is an even number. You need to go flyby.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull. Their archers shouldn't be any more trouble.
I should have put that one out first.
Life is mine now. Wise choice.
Looking to dance, Nate?
Ooh, look at that. New shit.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
What should I do here?
Discipline shall bring us victory.
What do I do with
March on.
For the Queen! Multiply. Damn it.
God save the Queen!
Very close.
To the last!
No one touch him! The Count is mine!
That was close.
Many of Maeve's victories have been immortalized in poetry and song, but not the fall of Tuzla. Lyrians fought Lyrians. Brothers killed brothers in rain and mud midst a cursed swamp. Certainly nothing to inspire a bard. Near the battle's end, Maeve stormed the great stone tower to which Caldwell had fled. The Queen ascended the stairs, dealing blow after blow, blood cascading down in her wake. She reached the top floor to find the Count waiting, with no intention to defend himself.
If it's mercy you expect, you'll be sorely disappointed.
Mercy? I know you all too well for that, Maeve. Ever vindictive and cruel.
All this from a paragon of knightly virtues. You stabbed me in the back, Caldwell, and used Willem to do so. My son!
Who agreed without a moment's hesitation? Forsaken by your own son, your flesh and blood. What's that say about you?
Oh, you tread on thin ice.
I think he wants to be decapitated.
Choose your next words carefully.
Spare me your threats. You'll kill me all the same.
Death can come in many ways, Count. Some quick, some slow.
My, how you strut and vaunt. Terribly sure of yourself. Perhaps too sure.
Your castle is mine. I've crushed your force. I dare say no, I'm not.
Precisely my point. Don't you see? The Empire's not one army, it's dozens, hundreds. It's what I strove to knock into that thick dome of yours. Alas, you're too much a dullard. Soon as I'd learned you'd crossed into Angren, I sent for reinforcements. They'll be here soon. 3 regiments, armed to the teeth.
Nilfgaardians seem ever to have the upper hand, yet I find the means to defeat them.
Not this time, Maeve. Nilfgaard comes in numbers. 10 Imperial footmen to each and every one of yours. You'll not win, nor can you flee. Do you know why?
Enlighten me. I dare you.
But one bridge leads to Tuzla. As it happens, I ordered it raised as you laid siege. The swamps around the castle are too deep to cross. Try to rebuild the bridge, the Imperial troops will arrive before you can finish. Your men they'll slay as you watch, and then they'll wring your neck.
I wouldn't be so pleased were I you. You won't live to see this outcome.
I know that, but I take heart in the truth. Though the castle you've seized and will likely kill me, I've won. Outsmarted you, Maeve. Twice now. And you know what? 'Twasn't even that hard.
Damn. Wow. This dude, man, he's just like, I'm gonna die anyway. Might as well just lay it all out. No fucks given. Zero fucks.
With those words, with his arrogance and contempt, Caldwell had gone too far. The Queen gripped his shoulders, pushed. Caldwell stumbled backwards, then tripped out the window. A blood-chilling shriek filled the courtyard, then broke off abruptly.
Now fool me thrice. Try.
Maeve slapped the dust from her hands. The traitor had met a deserving end at last. Yet this was no time to revel in the Count's demise. If Caldwell had spoken the truth, the Queen and her army were in grave danger.
Fact.
Maeve's scouts quickly confirmed the traitor's claim. The bridge was indeed in flames, and Nilfgaardian regiments were advancing from the south. Now to confirm if there was truly no other route by which they could flee, the Queen ordered her men to ask the local peasants. One of their number, a stable hand who'd lived near Tuzla all his life, claimed a secret path led out the back of the stronghold.
King Ragbard himself ordered it built. Had him drop great stones into its swamp, one after another, like beads on a string. Bitter water covers them,
so you can't see nowt at start. Can make 'em out if you go proper slow, though.
What is it?
The stones, they lead to Isgith. And there, my lady, lurks an evil worse nor any black-clad army.
What? A beast of some sort?
Some say beast, others god. Gurnikora, they call her. And you'll yet see, my lady. Isgith shines red with your blood.
Good thing I already killed her.
A silly tale to frighten children, Meave thought at first,
No.
then paused. For something about the man's voice made his every word believable.
None too encouraging, yet preferable to certain death. Tell me, from Isgith, will we reach the banks of the Yaruga, near Red Lobendon perchance?
Aye, your majesty. You need but head north. And pray all along the way.
Soon, Meave stood where the stable hand had said she should, at the edge of a vast marsh. Carefully, she dipped a foot into the broth and probed for solid ground. Sure enough, she found stone. One cautious step, then another. Meave slowly strode off towards Isgith.
Nice. This card has been added to your army and can be found on command tab. Nice. Nothing to loot. Okay, so I'm in the marsh. Back here somewhere. Yeah, I have a feeling there's gonna be another point of interest way over there. Nope. Nothing additional. At least not here.
With the path to Isgith hidden from view, Meave proceeded like one blind, moving solely by touch. With each step, she could not know if she would find rock or plunge beneath the black water's surface.
Oof.
The Queen's soldiers followed single file, carefully mirroring her every move. The Lyrians, near the end of their strength, got lucky when a light breeze dispersed the fog to reveal dry land. The Queen let out a sigh of relief.
At last.
Meave kicked off her boots to empty them of water and mud, then promptly screamed.
Ah!
Her legs were in leeches, slimy, bloated leeches. Ignoring the pain and trickling blood, she frantically tore them from her legs, wishing to be rid of them. Having plucked the last parasite from her calf, Meave grabbed her boot to crush the bloodsucker beneath her heel. Yet it had already slithered off. She spotted it on the trunk of a birch where, like a very fast snail, it was climbing.
What the devils?
But Meave's words caught in her throat. Leeches and ticks in the dozens dangled from the tree's branches.
You just said hot.
Some were so gorged on blood that their skin was translucent and on the point of bursting.
I can't with you guys.
Meave had some difficulty muting the urge to retch. The Queen stepped back, finding it hard to believe what hung before her eyes, confused as to what it all meant.
These are some magical leashes. Gross. Alright, real quick. Let's see what we got over here. Okay. Count Khayos speaks the truth. Scouts report powerful Nilfgaardian army marching from south. Foragers riding ahead requisition enough food for 6. 7 regiments plus cavalry and a war machine. Oh, wow. They are after me. We stand no chance against such strength. Immediate retreat advice. Yeah. Okay. Palpatine Caldwell from Duke... That name. Yeah. Grand Council of Commander of Army Group East. I deny your request to return to Lyria. Admittedly, your argument that a young ruler King Villain needs support of an experienced statesman is entirely grounded. I assure you, however, that if the needs arise, I personally shall advise the king. At the present moment, your talents are more useful in Angren. As you know, the Emperor places great import on the timely delivery of building materials to our shipyards. It does advise you to make meeting his expectations your priority. No delay, no matter the reason, will be tolerated. Ruling with an iron fist. That's the plan about tyrants. Okay, real quick, let's see what we got. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What can I build for my men? Also, I need to see what card I got in here. Oh, I got this new one. Choose an ally and play all copies from your deck. Ooh. That is a good one to have. It's a good one for numbers. And it could be any ally. Ally, not crap. I need to find a way to use that. And unfortunately, yeah, I can't. Let's put her back in there. Where'd she go? Oh god, why am I so old? Let's see, where'd she go? My dementia is kicking in, yeah! Okay, there we go. Okay, anything for my men? Yes, I can build them. And I fancy commit. Increase the recruit camp to 300. Yes. Grow, my precious, grow! And then I'm down to the last two. Okay, 3,500 wood. Okay, this might be the next. No, they're both 3,000. So, getting pretty close. Oh man, my men are really bombed out. Really? Oh god, look, there's leashes everywhere. Is that leashes? What the fuck is that? It would not be very good of me to fight at this moment. Unfortunately, they seem like I have much of a choice. This is the only path. What is it? Okay, death or death? What death do I want? Jeez Louise. Okay, it's not the best time. So anything that can cheer them up. Let's see what's over there. I'm trying to boost my... Come on, give me an altar or anything. No, I get loot. How dare me get all this loot? Of course I'm gonna feel defeated. I was gonna see there's something there. I can't do much over here. So it's a fight? There's a fight. There's a fight. There's a fight. Okay. Let's just take care of this fight over here. Let's get this over with. This is gonna suck because their morale is low. Standard fight. No! The fog above the swamp dark waters began to thicken, enveloping the entire routine in a in a milky haze, obscuring their path. Fearing disastrous misstep, Meade ordered a halt to the march. Yet will not look at that cutie. Oh yeah, yet will not allow a moment of respite to any. The commander infantry to circle the camp, standing shield to shield. The arbalist kept a watchful eye, sweaty hands tightly gripping at their weapons. Amidst the fog, the eerie light began to flash all around. Not a good time to battle because all my men are sad and depressed and hungry. That's great. Yes. Every turn on your star, destroy the lowest unit and damage a random enemy by the power of the destroyed units. Not giving you a chance. Oh, these guys. Every turn on your star, to enter lowers enemy's unit by 1.
Catch!
Oh, that asshole.
Lady Margarita told us of this.
Really is nothing for me to do. I like what I got. Yeah, I know they'll be the best.
Got a death wish?
Ha!
Hate that dude.
Favourite cut of lamb? The shank.
What's a helmet if not a pot turned over?
Keep boosting my dudes. He's still got way more than me.
Looking to dance, mate?
This is close. Alright. Okay. So 413.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
Heal and strengthen by 10.
Ha!
Yeah, we still got 3 more cards. This can be really ugly. Watch this. What's the fuckery? Yep, there it goes. All the fuckery. Every time. Every time. I just don't do very well. Okay, it still has advantage by 1 card.
God save the Queen!
Ha!
To the last!
What you looking at?
Ha!
Mahjong.
You guys attack? Yeah, that's it.
Oh, could murder a pint.
See, but every time I play this from my deck, but they're all in my graveyard. That's one thing I keep. Let's see what. I swear to God, if you pull some fucker with one card of this. Okay. I'm like, if you kill me with one card, I'm gonna be so angry. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, my men needed that one. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. My lady, in the cottage we found a wooden figure carved to your likeness. There's a noose around its neck and a knife in its back. It's deeply troubled the man. They say you've been cursed, the Death Shadow. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. I can lose 200 bucks. I can lose 100 wood. I think either or. This kind of helps them. Should I give him a bigger pay? Should I just let's burn it because these guys are pretty freaking what's that called? They have a what's it called? Superstitious. There we go. That is the correct term I was looking for. All right, let's go ahead and head south first. Clear this out and then head north. Okay, Khayos. Okay, 906. Probably have time to clear one more small area and then nighttime. Oh God, these things! These horrible things! Why? Why, game? Why do you have these horrible things? Okay, I didn't lose 50 gold. Let's see if I can sneak back here. Nope, of course not. Okay, custom card. Oh God, these. Oh, I hate these things. And if Guardians have ambitious, far-reaching plans for Arngren, drain the swamp, fill it with trees, and use the fertile, peat-rich soil for farming. It was for this purpose settlers from the south made their way there. They did not, however, endure long. The Nilfgaardians' peasant shacks are now lifeless. The interior stained with blood. Eliminate all foes. The sick custom deck. Yeah, this swamp is dangerous as hell. Good idea. Not gonna happen. Okay. Jesus. Okay, what do we got? Draw 2 cards. Draw 3 cards. Draw 3 cards. Draw 2 cards. Draw 1 card. Okay, so see what we did here. This is going to be a little harder than I anticipated.
thing about slings, they hide well.
Okay, I think I figured something out.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Yeah, no, I was supposed to admit it anyway. Okay, hold on. It's one of those puzzle ones again. I might be too tired. I might just kind of try this one again tomorrow.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Yeah. This is a pretty hard one. Yeah, I think this is where I just...
I only loot corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
I'm gonna skip the battle because I'm tired. Alright, this card has been added to your army and can be found in command tent. Sweet. If I would have given more time, I probably would have figured it out, but not in the mood. Tired. Tired. It's late at night. Okay, so let's go back to the command tent. Okay, let's see that brand new gorgeous card. No. Where are you? See shit, Diamond. There you are. Okay, damage 3 units by 3. If I already damaged, destroy them instead. Alright, so with that, guys, I am probably gonna pause here for the day. At least I got most of the loot. I'm gonna leave that alone just in case I need a morale booster. That's gonna be my trunk card. Especially since I have to go over here and then come back. Let me at least grab... There's some wood or something over here? Ah, there we go. Fine. There we go. From Renault, Lord of Temeria, Mahakam, and Naporntra, to Drogovid, Grand Royal Huntsman. I read your letter with keen interest. Giskin instead sounds like a horrid place. It comes as no wonder the elves surrender without a fight. In any case, the feeling must continue. Construction of the Tusa Castle has proven difficult due to scarcity of strong, stable building materials. We require 24 oaks, aged 100 years or more, at absolute minimum. I'm relying on you. Drogovid, do not disappoint me. You shall see the full extent of my generosity. Ragnar. Yeah, so, fun fact about trees. The older they are, the more dense the wood is. So it lasts a lot longer. A lot of the wood today is grown really quick obviously for much higher construction. So even though they might be the same thickness, the density is not as good yet. They don't last the same. So, yeah, I'm one of those nerds. Alright, so, but anyway. So for most part, like I said, guys, I'm going to stop right here. This has been fun. I've had a really long day. So, but anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. I always appreciate it. Try to play tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? It's Friday? Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. I should be able to play. Saturday I might not play. I might play with my friends. But for the most part, yeah, I'll try to keep playing. Like I said, I really want to get new headphones, but it's been so cold and it's been snowing and we got black ice, and I'm like, I'm not going on the road. It's not that serious for me to go on the road to get headphones. I'll be okay. But anyway, guys, have a good night. Thank you for joining me, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.